Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's review we're going to be doing the mid-year collection tour slash room tour for 2025. Now I know I didn't do it at the beginning of the year. My bad, I literally completely forgot. That's on me. Y'all can flame me if you want. It wasn't on purpose. I just completely forgot to do it, and then it got to March, and I was like, I'll just wait. So we're doing one now, and I'm actually kind of happy I waited because a lot has changed in here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about is that this poster has officially moved from the top of my bed to the entrance wall of my room now. So it feels better having it over here, and I finally got rid of the Black Widow and Eternals posters, so yeah. Now the next thing that I wanted to talk about is my art wall. So I have decided to finally fill this other space on my room because once I took the Eternals poster down, this section was pretty empty. So if you would like to go ahead and take a look at some of these artworks here, you can. This is my portfolio from my sophomore year. My friend Nate drew this for me, as well as this one. This is my portfolio from freshman year. And then the rest are all drawings that I have done. This is a scratch board, so it's not regular paper and pencil. You can see if I come up here and I just scratch this little section, you can see that light starting to come through there. So yeah. So there you go. Another new addition to the room is this little section right here. Right above where my piano is my comics and Funko wall. So the plan is obviously get more comics and Funkos and just put them along all up there for the most part. So yeah, you can see all my comics there. And all my Funkos so far. That Wolverine is my favorite one. My mom got me this for Valentine's Day. Now this wall of my room has changed quite a bit. The Spider-Man picture is still here, and so is that big sketchbook, but I added this Venom thing that I found at Hobby Lobby, and then I put a picture of me and my friend Brandon. This is a photo of the signed cast, or a photo signed by the cast of Seinfeld. I'm pretty sure that's the show. I could be wrong. I don't know. And then my picture of my sister. Actually, the newest addition to this side is this piece of art right here. And I literally just got this yesterday. Me and my mom, we went to the Sawdust Festival, and I picked this piece up here. If you would like to read the bio or what it's about, then pause the video. And then obviously, go check out his art. He's pretty cool. He's got a lot of really interesting things that he makes, and he has his main thing is clotheslines of characters clothes. There was one of all the Sith from Star Wars, and I almost picked that up because it was so cool, but I wanted this one instead because after I forgot his name, but after he told me the story, he literally just told me all this. I was like, oh yeah, I want that one more now. So pretty dope piece right there. Up here I have another signed photo from the entire cast of Friends. I'll actually go ahead and take this down for you guys so you can see. Oop, I just freaking banged it against my door. It's literally an artwork of the Friends house, and you can see right here all their signatures. But also, let me go ahead and put it down right here. All back here. So, yeah, there you go. So next we're going to go ahead and go into my closet here because the box situation has changed quite a bit. So now they are ordered from class and favorites, except for this first beginning part here. So I have Blocky's Megatron's box here, and then this is the Ultimate Optimus Prime box, and then Commanders, and then it should be Leaders here, But I have Premium Finish Ultra Magnus here first because he's kind of a leader, and Ratchet is pretty much leader class size, so I just put those two there. And then obviously my favorite leader classes going down this way, and then starting the Voyagers, and then going up there. And then I have some miscellaneous figures in here, so like Robots in Disguise Windblade or Spark Grimlock, Cyberverse Jetfire, Core Class Bumblebee Movie Shockwave, Mainline Rise of the Beast Cheetor, Robots in Disguise Clampdown, and this little Soundwave keychain thing that I've had but it broke. But then the rest of the Voyagers here. And then the Deluxes start off. And then those go to up here. And then the core class, and then the multi-pack boxes up there. And then I have the Bumblebee Cup from Universal Studios in here as well. Also down here is where I put like all the Marvel and Star Wars boxes, because I just don't have space for them anymore, so they're all just going to be chilling down there. Next we move on to the brown shelf, and we're going to go ahead and start off at this very first shelf here. So I have this cool reflective Star Wars picture y'all have seen in the other videos. It was originally over there, but I went ahead and moved it over here just to line up with the Star Wars stuff, so you can see all my Star Wars figures over here. Some Boba Fett, Kylo Ren, Mando, Darth Vader, Rey, BB-8, R2-D2, Christmas K2SO, Christmas BB-8, the snow-covered Mando, the Spider, Grogu, Riva, and Jyn Erso. These two are model kits, as well as BB-8 and R2-D2 are model kits as well, so yeah. And then moving on down here is my Predator and Alien display. So you got the Jungle Hunter Predator here with his box in the back. Then you got this Xenomorph here with his box in the back, and then the Jungle Hunter Predator here with his box in the back as well. And then I have the Xenomorph's egg back there, the face grabber there, and the chest burster here. And then down here is my Marvel shelf. Now, like I've said before, sorry, I said before, I'm not the biggest fan of just getting like action figures that are just like dudes, but there's a few in here that I had to get, like Deadpool and Wolverine, because that movie was a big milestone for Marvel, and I freaking love it as well. So back here we have Thor from Thor Love and Thunder, this Spider-Man, I forgot what it's called, this Iron Man that I colored with Sharpie, don't ask, Deadpool and Wolverine here, Doctor Strange back there, another Iron Man there, a knockoff of the SH Figuarts PlayStation Spider-Man right there, this like cheap Black Panther, Age of Apocalypse Magneto, and Thanos. So there you go. And then I have my Infinity Gauntlet down here still, and my snow globes and all my clay shit is still there. So yeah, guys, there you go. So next we're gonna go ahead and move to my main desk area here. So I did get rid of the second monitor that was over here. It started to get old and glitch out on me, so I just went ahead and tossed it. But now I have this nice, big, beautiful, high-grade monitor that was actually, my mom got this for her job, but then they let her go, and they never asked for this back, so now it's mine. And then down here, I have the Legacy G1 Optimus Prime in his truck mode. Picture of me, my sister, and her fiance. My rings aren't usually here, but I didn't want to wear them, so I just lined them up like that for shits and giggles. And then I used my piano seat here as an extension of my desk so that my main computer can sit on it. And then I can have like dual screens like this, so that is pretty nice to have. My microphone arm right here, which is actually usually like this, collapsed up right there, so the desk usually looks like that, and I have all this space open, but because I had to film the intro, I had this extended out here. But yeah, pretty dope setup there. And then I have my AirPods case, or earbuds case charging here, my switches plugged in and connected to that right there. And then this Groot controller holder that my mom bought me for Christmas is holding a knockoff like Switch controller thing. And then the Sonic Movie 3 Sonic figure right there, and my controls for my LEDs in my desk, which actually, let me go ahead and turn on real quick. You can see nice purple outlining my desk there. So yeah, and coming in here, I got new accessory like cases. So these things are different from these old ones that I used to have. So yeah, but I only have 3. The other one I used for my tech stuff, which is down there. But yeah, so of course Transformers I had to get one because I was freaking overpiling with accessories from them. So yeah, and then my keyboard, which is still the same. And now moving really quickly to my nightstand so I can show you all the Blocky G1 Megatron here. This is an absolute fantastic figure. Recently got him earlier last month, and yeah, this dude is pretty freaking sweet. He does light up. In case you didn't see the video, you can take this thing off the stand here and just plug it on his chest, and yeah, that's absolutely sick. So fantastic Megatron there. He literally just sits on my nightstand. Yeah, but pretty dope. And he has like a shit ton of accessories, so you can do like a bunch of stuff with him. He doesn't transform, he's a model kit. So this is my only non-transforming Transformer in my collection, but he's still pretty dope. Megatron's my favorite character, so if there was anyone I was gonna do it for, it was gonna be him. But yeah, fantastic figure. And then back here I have some Lego Deadpool and Wolverine or X-Men-esque stuff here. So I have Gambit, Deadpool, I custom made that, and Wolverine, and then that custom Cyclops and a custom Professor X, which I'm probably going to wind up putting back up there with the rest of my Lego Marvel stuff soon. So yeah. Then you might be wondering, why is there a Coca-Cola can back here? Well, this Coca-Cola can has my name on it. My parents went to a business meeting for my dad's work last year, and they came back and they got me this, and it has my name on it. I don't have a lot of things with my name on it because my name is very obscure, so it is cool to have stuff like that. And then I have this rock that my mom got for me in Bermuda. It's like a crystal thing. If you like break open it, there's like crystals and stuff inside, which is pretty cool. And then that. But yeah. And then over here is this drawing of Shadow that I did that's been hanging up here since I've drawn it. Fair tickets from when my sister took me to the fair. Don't ask what that post-it note is. And then I decided to take a Paldean Fates Elite Trainer box thing and just open it and then just hang this up here. So yeah, and then last thing over here is this drawing of Tyler the Creator. Half of it's the real image, half of it I drew. And I have like my school ID, my Chromacopia hat just hanging up there, and that Black Panther mask thing. So there you go. We can finally get into the collection, starting off with the Bumblebee movie here. So down here we have my favorite figure in my entire collection, the concept art Megatron right there. You got Shockwave and Shatter next to him. Over here you got Rumble and Ravage. And then up front here you have the new 116 Volkswagen Bumblebee, the off-road Bumblebee, and Wheeljack right there. And then if you come up here, this is another very recent acquirement, and by recent I mean literally yesterday. This is the Bumblebee movie Skywarp. And this is a pretty dope Voyager, honestly. I do like the Seekers designs of this movie, so fantastic looking guy there. Moving over from the Bumblebee movie shelf is my Gamer Edition shelf. So back here you got Optimus Prime and Megatron. You got Ironhide, the Decepticon soldier, and Sideswipe there. And then up front you got Cliffjumper and Bumblebee. And right up here we have Sideswipe, who is flying away from the poster of Prime there. And then if we go right below these two shelves here, oh, I missed my chair. We have two very big figures here. So below the Bumblebee movie shelf is the Transmetal 2 Leader Class Megatron. This guy hasn't moved from this spot since I got him. He has changed like poses, but other than that, this guy's probably going to stay there for a long time. And then on his left here, we have the Siege Commander Class Jetfire. And if you're wondering how both of these guys are latched up, it is just by some thumbtacks. They really do work and do the trick quite well. So yeah, dope freaking figures there. And then if we move over, right behind me here is the Transformers Rise of the Beast shelf. I know it's a bit dusty, I'm sorry, don't flame me. But we have Pablo, Airazor, Brinox, RC, Optimus, my second favorite figure in my entire collection. Optimus Primal, Scourge, Scorponok, Rise of the Beast B, uh, Nightbird, and Shidor. This Bumblebee actually got outthrown as my favorite Bumblebee by this Bumblebee, the Volkswagen. Just better paint, better articulation, in my opinion, and overall more of a fun time than that guy is. So yeah. What else? I believe that is it. So now moving over to the main shelf of my collection room here. This is the shelf that sits right above my bed. So coming over here is my G1 86 movie section. This is kind of mixed with Siege, Earthrise, 86 stuff, Age of the Primes, like literally everything's over here. So starting off, we have the Premium Finish Ultra Magnus, 86 liter Springer, Legacy Siege Mold Soundwave, Siege Optimus Prime, Earthrise Optimus Prime, Legacy Blaster here, Legacy United Soundwave. You got Age of the Primes Prima Prime, 86 Ironhide. We got Legacy Blue Streak, Earthrise Wheeljack, Age of the Prime Solus Prime, Siege Chromia, 86 Hot Rod, 86 Bumblebee, 86 Jazz, 86 RC, 86 Cup. This is Squeeze Play from the Kill Cliff Jumper 4-pack. We got 86 Brawn right here and Kingdom Warpath back there. And then up front here, we got Wheelie, Rumble, Buzzsaw, Ravage, and a bunch of other miscellaneous minicons, as well as Iguanus and Cliff Jumper. So yeah. And then on the wall back here, I have some flyers. We got Earthrise Starscream. We have 86 Scourge, Siege Starscream, and Siege Astro Train there. So yeah, and then moving over from the G1 section here is a lot of my Bayverse movie stuff. So we have Dark of the Moon right here, and we have Shockwave, Sentinel Prime, Roadbuster, Soundwave, and Leadfoot and Steeljaw down here. Back there we have Scavenger, can't really see him, Scavenger, and Skipjack for Revenge of the Fallen. And then for 07 we have Megatron, Bumblebee, and Starscream there. And then moving over once again, we have my Beast Wars 2 section. We have Commander Class Magmatron right there, who actually used to be on that shelf, but we'll get to that in a minute. We have Lyle Convoy, Tasmanian Kid, Tigatron, and Nemesis Lyle Convoy there. And this is kind of just a hodgepodge of a bunch of stuff. So we have TFPRC, or Legacy TFPRC and Cliff Jumper here, Animated Optimus Prime, TFP Skyquake, Legacy Inferno, Legacy Maximal Dinobot. This is Recolor Tarantulas from that 4-pack, and then Cyberverse Tarn back there. And then up the wall here is Cyberverse Windblade, Beast Wars Silverbolt, and G2 Legacy G-Axis up there. So yeah, this is all this like end of the shelf here is all kind of just mixed of stuff because they don't have their own sections like the other guys do. I mean, most of this shelf is G1 stuff, but obviously I do collect more than just that. So, but now going to the shelves, coming up top here is the Transformers 1 shelf, and I got the new poster above the bed here to show for it. So back there we have Sentinel Prime, who is a phenomenal figure. We have Optimus here, Megatron, and Bumblebee still waiting to get Alita. But these four are definitely pretty awesome and very good representations of them from the movie. And then going over and up here, actually, wait 1 second. Okay, going over and up here is the Age of Extinction / Last Night shelf. So we have my third favorite figure in my entire collection, the Studio Series Age of Extinction Optimus Prime there. We have the Last Night Studio Series Hot Rod, Last Night Studio Series Mohawk, the Last Night Voyager Scorn back there, Studio Series Galvatron right here, and a standout figure in the entire collection, the Black Mamba LS-05 Ancient Leader Grimlock. And this guy is the biggest figure in my collection, heaviest figure in my collection, and one of the dopest figures in my collection as well. But absolutely outstanding guy there. And then moving over one more time here is the Unicron trilogy shelf. There's only a few, just because I wanted them to have their own shelf because of Commander Class Optimus Prime. So we have Vector Prime there, Hotshot here, Megatron and Armada Prime right there. And then for the last shelf is this cluttered mess. This is just mixed of everything. So these are like Lego robot things that I've built on my own, a mix of thumbtacks that I took down when I like redid all my shelves. We have a Lego Steamboat Willie build here. Don't ask why there's a thing missing. We have the Masterpiece 07 Ratchet, Takara Ultimate Optimus Primal, a Marvel Contest of Champions Thanos statue back there, Legacy Menasor right here, who's still not complete. Back there we have an Endgame Final Battle set. This is an Endgame Smart Hulk statue there, and then a Black Panther statue right here, and then back here is like another random thing that I made. Don't ask, I really don't know. And then up here we have Deadpool and Wolverine, the keychain poster, which my really good friend Lily got for me. So if you're seeing this, thank you so much, Lily. And then over here we have the Sam Wilson Captain America from Captain America Brave New World flying there. So, yep, that is about it. So there you guys go. There is the collection tour, mid-year collection tour for 2025. Like I said, I didn't do it at the beginning of the year. My bad. I'll definitely do that next year. But yeah, the collection has, or my room and everything in it has changed drastically over the past year, which, you know, I'm thankful for. I'm definitely like very, very grateful for everything that I've gotten, and like definitely spoiled. But yeah, so, and also like for the year so far, like my channel is doing really, for my standards at least, it's doing really well, which surprised me quite a bit. And just, I'm very grateful and blessed to be where I am right now. So yeah, so if you like what you saw, go and hit that like button down below. If you want to see more from my channel, go and hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you are notified whenever I upload a new video. And go check out any video from the channel that you may have missed. If you see any figure in my collection that you are interested in, if you want to hear my thoughts on them, go ahead and go check out their reviews. There are Studio Series and Legacy playlists up right now. I do have 2 reviews to shoot right after this. That is the Skywarp and Solus Prime videos. So yeah, but thank you all so much for watching. Here's to a fantastic rest of the year, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.